Before we talk any more about variables, let's take a side journey to prepare us for the next lesson, and that is how to call a different procedure. So let's say I wanted to use this procedure, but I wanted to use this one too at the same time. So let's talk about calling the other procedure. If I'm in my example 1, and first what's going to happen is my var is going to be equal to 50, and then there will be a message box that tells us what my var is. Then let's say I want to call the procedure called my variable dec, which as you see is right here. So I want to call it, and so let's debug and see what happens. F8, F8, F8. So first that's 50, then a message box says 50, but then the next step is to call the other macro. So now we're going to run a macro within a macro, and then it'll end here after this one's done. So at F8, and now we've called on the other procedure, hello world, hello my date 1. They've run their course, and now you see that they are empty. So if I wanted to say, let's say a message box of, let's say the variable named hello, which we're thinking, hey, that should say 634.85, right? So if I do a message box of that, guess what? It's empty. Hello is empty now because this macro ran its course and it is now done. So all these variables have cleared from system memory to leave memory for other things. Now that we have learned that, now let's show you how practical and how useful it is to have a constant or a variable that is publicly declared. So even if it was over here, we could reference it in this macro. Let's check that out.